When installing a Tesla coil, bonding and grounding are paramount. Ensure that all metal objects within the performance space are properly bonded and grounded. This includes the bleachers, stage equipment, and any other conductive surfaces. Install a conductive grid underneath the aluminum bleachers. This will help prevent arcing toward the audience. Provide adequate grounding for the Tesla coil itself, using a solid copper rod or cable. Power line filtering is also important. Install a line filter at the power source for the Tesla coil. This will suppress high-frequency noise from entering the power grid. Consider using a dedicated power line for the Tesla coil to minimize interference with other equipment. Shielding is also important. Chicken wire can provide some shielding. However, it may not be sufficient to completely protect sensitive equipment. Consider using a Faraday cage. A Faraday cage is a metal enclosure that surrounds the data lines and electronic equipment to block electromagnetic interference. There are other considerations as well. Ventilation is important. Ensure adequate ventilation in the theater to dissipate heat from the streamers and prevent overheating. Safety hazards should be addressed. Provide clear instructions for operating the Tesla coil. Post warning signs to keep unauthorized people away from the installation. Radio and television interference must be considered. The Tesla coil may interfere with radio and television broadcasts in the vicinity. Take appropriate measures to minimize this interference, such as installing EMI shielding or limiting the duration of operation. Develop a safety protocol for operating the Tesla coil. This protocol should include procedures for starting, stopping, and troubleshooting the device. Audience safety is most important. Ensure that the audience is kept a safe distance from the Tesla coil. Make sure they are protected from potential hazards such as falling streamers. It is recommended to consult with an electrical engineer who has experience in Tesla coil installations. Perform electromagnetic compatibility, or EMC, testing to assess the potential impact on nearby equipment. Monitor the power grid for any signs of disturbances during Tesla coil operation. Train staff on proper operation and safety procedures. Thinking more deeply about grounding, it's crucial to understand its role in mitigating risks associated with high-voltage, high-frequency devices like Tesla coils. Grounding provides a low-impedance path for fault currents, helping to quickly trip circuit breakers or ground fault circuit interrupters, also known as GFCIs, in the event of an insulation failure or accidental contact. The grounding system should adhere to the National Electrical Code, or NEC, requirements, particularly Article 250, which covers grounding and bonding. For a Tesla coil, a dedicated grounding electrode system is advisable. This might involve driving one or more ground rods into the earth, bonding them together, and connecting them to the Tesla coil's grounding point with a heavy-gauge copper conductor. The size of the grounding conductor is determined by the size of the overcurrent protection device feeding the Tesla coil. Refer to NEC Table 250.122 for guidance on size and grounding conductors. All metallic objects within the vicinity of the Tesla coil must be bonded together and connected to the grounding system. This includes the metal frames of the bleachers, stage equipment, metal conduit, and any other conductive surfaces. Bonding equalizes the potential between these objects, minimizing the risk of electric shock. Use bonding dampers to connect metal parts together, ensuring continuous electrical conductivity. Consider using exothermic welding, also known as CAD welding, for making permanent low-resistance connections between grounding conductors and metal objects. Now, let's discuss power line filtering in greater detail. A Tesla coil generates significant electromagnetic interference, or EMI, which can propagate back into the power grid and disrupt other electronic equipment. A power line filter is designed to attenuate this EMI, preventing it from contaminating the electrical system. The power line filter should be installed as close as possible to the Tesla coil's power input. Select a filter with appropriate voltage, current, and frequency ratings for the Tesla coil. Look for filters that are specifically designed for high-frequency noise suppression. Some filters incorporate multiple stages of filtering, including common mode and differential mode chokes, to effectively attenuate a wide range of frequencies. Consider using a dedicated power line for the Tesla coil. This minimizes the risk of EMI affecting other sensitive equipment and the same circuit. Run a separate circuit from the electrical panel to the Tesla coil, using appropriately sized conductors and overcurrent protection. A dedicated circuit also helps to ensure that the Tesla coil has sufficient power and doesn't overload existing circuits. Shielding is another essential aspect of Tesla coil installations. While chicken wire can provide some shielding, it's generally not sufficient to completely block electromagnetic interference, especially at high frequencies. A Faraday cage provides much better shielding effectiveness. A Faraday cage is a metal enclosure that surrounds the equipment or area you want to protect. It works by attenuating electromagnetic waves, preventing them from entering or escaping the enclosure. The effectiveness of a Faraday cage depends on the material, thickness, and construction of the enclosure. Solid metal sheets provide better shielding than wire mesh. However, wire mesh can still be effective if the openings are small enough compared to the wavelength of the interfering signals. Ensure that the Faraday cage is properly grounded to provide a low impedance path for induced currents. Any openings in the Faraday cage, such as doors or ventilation holes, should be carefully designed to minimize leakage of electromagnetic radiation. Use conductive gaskets or overlapping seams to seal openings and maintain shielding effectiveness. Now let's consider ventilation. Tesla coils generate heat, especially in the streamers that emanate from the secondary coil. Adequate ventilation is essential to dissipate this heat and prevent overheating. The ventilation system should be designed to provide sufficient airflow to remove heat from the Tesla coil and the surrounding area. Consider using fans or blowers to increase airflow. The size and number of fans will depend on the amount of heat generated by the Tesla coil and the size of the room. Ensure that the ventilation system doesn't create any pathways for electromagnetic radiation to escape. Use shielded vents or filters to block EMI while allowing airflow. Now, let's look at safety hazards. Tesla coils produce high voltage discharges that can be dangerous or even lethal. It's essential to implement comprehensive safety measures to protect people from these hazards. Provide clear instructions for operating the Tesla coil. These instructions should cover all aspects of operation, including startup, shutdown, and troubleshooting procedures. Post warning signs in the area to alert people to the presence of high voltage and other hazards. The warning sign should be clearly visible and easily understood. Keep unauthorized people away from the Tesla coil installation. Use barriers, fences, or other physical means to restrict access to the area. Train staff on proper operation and safety procedures. Make sure they understand the risks involved and how to mitigate them. Implement a lockout-tagout procedure to prevent accidental energization of the Tesla coil during maintenance or repair. Radio and television interference must also be considered. Tesla coils generate electromagnetic interference that can disrupt radio and television broadcasts. Take steps to minimize this interference. Install EMI shielding around the Tesla coil and associated equipment. This can help to contain the electromagnetic radiation and prevent it from propagating into the surrounding environment. Limit the duration of operation of the Tesla coil. The longer the Tesla coil operates, the greater the potential for interference. Coordinate with local radio and television stations to identify any potential interference problems and develop mitigation strategies. Safety protocols are essential for operating a Tesla coil safely. Develop a written safety protocol that covers all aspects of operation. The safety protocol should be based on industry best practices and the specific characteristics of the Tesla coil installation. Include procedures for starting, stopping, and troubleshooting the device. Also include emergency procedures for dealing with accidents or equipment failures. Review the safety protocol regularly and update it as needed. Make sure that all staff members are familiar with the safety protocol and follow it at all times. Audience safety is of utmost importance. Ensure that the audience is kept a safe distance from the Tesla coil. The distance will depend on the size and power of the Tesla coil. Consult with an electrical engineer to determine a safe distance. Provide physical barriers to prevent the audience from getting too close to the Tesla coil. Use ropes, fences, or other barriers to create a safe zone around the installation. Protect the audience from potential hazards such as falling streamers. Design the Tesla coil installation to minimize the risk of streamers falling into the audience area. Use shielding or barriers to contain the streamers. Supervise the audience closely during demonstrations. Make sure that they follow all safety instructions. Consulting with an electrical engineer who has experience in Tesla coil installations is highly recommended. An experienced engineer can help you to design a safe and effective installation. They can also help you to identify and mitigate potential hazards. Performing electromagnetic compatibility, or EMC, testing to assess the potential impact on nearby equipment is another important step. EMC testing can help you to identify any potential interference problems and develop mitigation strategies. Monitor the power grid for any signs of disturbances during Tesla coil operation. This can help you to identify any potential problems with the power supply. Train staff on proper operation and safety procedures. This is essential to ensure that the Tesla coil is operated safely and effectively. Additional topics for consideration are the electrical code requirements. The installation of a Tesla coil must comply with all applicable electrical codes. Consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the installation meets all requirements. High-frequency effects are important to consider. Tesla coils operate at high frequencies, which can create unique challenges for grounding and shielding. Consult with an expert in high-frequency engineering to ensure that the installation is properly designed. Ozone production is also something to consider. Tesla coils produce ozone, which can be harmful to human health. Ensure that the area is well ventilated to remove ozone. Noise levels should be taken into account. Tesla coils can produce loud noises, which can be disruptive to the audience. Take steps to minimize noise levels. Streamer control is important. The streamers produced by a Tesla coil can be unpredictable. Implement measures to control the streamers and prevent them from causing damage or injury. Remote operation is also an option. Consider operating the Tesla coil remotely to minimize the risk of exposure to high voltage. Emergency shutdown procedures should be in place. Develop emergency shutdown procedures to quickly de-energize the Tesla coil in the event of an accident. Interlock systems should be in place. Install interlock systems to prevent operation of the Tesla coil when safety barriers are not in place. Regular inspection should be done. Conduct regular inspections of the Tesla coil and associated equipment to identify any potential problems. Documentation should be kept. Maintain detailed documentation of the Tesla coil installation, including drawings, specifications, and safety procedures. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, should be worn. Provide and require the use of appropriate personal protective equipment such as safety glasses and gloves. First aid training should be in place. Ensure that staff members are trained in first aid and CPR. Emergency contact information should be posted. Post emergency contact information in a conspicuous location. Fire safety measures should be in place. Implement fire safety measures to protect against the risk of fire. Insurance coverage is important. Ensure that the Tesla coil installation is covered by adequate insurance. Legal considerations should be taken into account. Consult with an attorney to ensure that the Tesla coil installation complies with all applicable laws and regulations. Public relations is important. Develop a public relations plan to inform the public about the Tesla coil installation and its safety features. Community outreach is also important. Engage with the local community to address any concerns about the Tesla coil installation. Continuous improvement is necessary. Continuously review and improve the safety procedures and practices for the Tesla coil installation. Risk assessment should be performed. Conduct a thorough risk assessment to identify potential hazards and develop mitigation strategies. The following are some additional safety measures for Tesla coil installations. Firstly, install a safety enclosure around the Tesla coil to prevent accidental contact with high voltage parts. Secondly, use a remote control system to operate the Tesla coil from a safe distance. Thirdly, implement an emergency shutdown system that can quickly de-energize the Tesla coil in case of an accident. Fourthly, provide clear and visible warning signs around the Tesla coil area. Fifthly, train all personnel who will be working with the Tesla coil on proper safety procedures. Sixthly, conduct regular safety inspections of the Tesla coil and its surrounding area. Seventhly, develop a written safety plan that outlines all safety procedures and emergency protocols. Eighthly, ensure that all safety equipment, such as fire extinguishers and first aid kits, are readily available. Ninthly, establish a clear communication system for reporting safety concerns or incidents. Tenthly, review and update the safety plan regularly to ensure its effectiveness. Consider these points when doing a risk assessment of a Tesla coil installation. Firstly, identify all potential hazards associated with the Tesla coil. Secondly, assess the likelihood of each hazard occurring. Thirdly, determine the potential severity of each hazard. Fourthly, evaluate the overall risk level for each hazard. Fifthly, develop mitigation strategies to reduce the risk level. Sixthly, implement the mitigation strategies. Seventhly, monitor the effectiveness of the mitigation strategies. Eighthly, review and update the risk assessment regularly. Remember these points regarding high-frequency effects in Tesla coil systems. Firstly, skin effect. High-frequency currents tend to flow on the surface of conductors, increasing resistance. Secondly, impedance matching. Proper impedance matching is crucial for efficient power transfer. Thirdly, parasitic capacitance. Parasitic capacitance can affect the performance of the Tesla coil. Fourthly, electromagnetic interference. High-frequency signals can radiate and interfere with other electronic devices. Fifthly, grounding. Proper grounding is essential for safety and to minimize interference. Sixthly, shielding. Shielding can help to contain electromagnetic radiation. Seventhly, resonance. The Tesla coil operates at a resonant frequency, which must be carefully controlled. Eighthly, bandwidth. The bandwidth of the Tesla coil can affect its performance. Ninthly, component selection. High-frequency components must be selected carefully. Tenthly, circuit layout. The circuit layout can affect the performance of the Tesla coil. Considering streamer control for the streamers produced by a Tesla coil. Firstly, grounding. Ensure adequate grounding to provide a path for streamers to follow. Secondly, shielding. Use shielding to contain streamers within a specific area. Thirdly, electrode design. The shape and size of the electrodes can influence the direction and length of streamers. Fourthly, airflow. Controlled airflow can be used to guide streamers. Fifthly, obstacles. Strategically placed obstacles can redirect streamers. Sixthly, voltage control. Adjusting the voltage can affect the length and intensity of streamers. Seventhly, frequency control. The frequency of the Tesla coil can influence the characteristics of streamers. Eighthly, pulse width modulation. Pulse width modulation can be used to control the duration and intensity of streamers. Ninthly, feedback control. Feedback control systems can be used to automatically adjust parameters to maintain desired streamer characteristics. Tenthly, safety interlocks. Safety interlocks can be used to prevent operation if streamer control is compromised. And lastly, keep in mind that Tesla coils, while impressive, are complex and potentially dangerous devices. A thorough understanding of electrical safety principles, high voltage techniques, and radio frequency engineering is essential for safe and successful operation. Always prioritize safety and consult with qualified experts when designing, building, or operating Tesla coils.